Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about your life beyond stimulus checks. I think there's a big mistake that we all make when it comes to the stimulus check, the stimulus package updates, and all of the things we seem to be preoccupied about, all of the things we seem to be concerned about for our very survival. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about your life beyond stimulus checks. I'm going to talk to you about how to build wealth through poverty, and I'm going to talk to you about three principles that you must keep in mind. These three principles are: number one, making money, that is earning money; number two, saving money so that you have a nest egg; and number three, growing money so that you can get your money to work for you. Now, why do I say building wealth through poverty? Because it is only when you understand how hard it is when you don't have money, when you're struggling financially, that you can truly appreciate money when you have it, that you can truly cherish it, not let it go, not waste it, not blow it on silly things, and then you can start to use it to create assets, to build assets that make you more money. That has been my journey personally anyway, and in fact, if you want to learn more about my journey, you can go to our homepage, which is youtube.com/ignition time, and you can learn more about my journey and how I was able to achieve financial freedom at the age of 38. There are many YouTube channels out there that talk about stimulus checks, that talk about stimulus packages, that also talk about unemployment benefits, and that's fine. But I want all my viewers, all my subscribers to have a life beyond stimulus checks, because I don't want you to be in a position where you get the stimulus check, you get the unemployment benefits, and you're spending that money and not saving it and planning to build yourself up financially for a better future. I don't want viewers and subscribers to be playing video games or just blowing that money on expensive things that you don't need. That is being financially irresponsible. I want all my viewers and subscribers to be financially responsible, to go from being financial babies to being financial adults. And I have news for you. Financial responsibility is fundamentally boring. It is fundamentally boring. But at the other side, when you do achieve financial responsibility, when you do achieve financial freedom, it is worth it. I now live a life where I can pretty much do what I want, when I want. I'm creating these YouTube videos because I like speaking, I like researching, and I like sharing my knowledge and sharing my insight. I don't even have to do this, but I do it because I enjoy it and because I love sharing my knowledge. And I can do this because I have built a network of assets: my businesses, my rental properties, my employees, my connections, my relationships, all of the assets that I own all over the world, all over the country, that basically generate passive income for me. When you have that level of financial freedom, when you wake up in the morning and if you look at your bank account and if it brings a smile to your face, if you never have to worry about money again, if you never have to worry about where you're going to send your kids to college, if you don't have to worry about ordering takeout food, if you never have to worry about what something costs when you go to the grocery store, that is financial freedom. That is a life that each and every one of us deserves, but each and every one of us has to work hard to get. And I'm sharing all of this and a little bit of information about myself because I want you to be able to achieve the exact same thing. I want you to achieve the level of financial freedom that I've achieved. How did I achieve this financial freedom? Well, first of all, I want to tackle the number one mistake that most of my viewers, most of my subscribers are making when it comes to stimulus checks and unemployment benefits. If you are now getting a substantial amount of unemployment benefits, which is what is happening with the $600 a week federal booster, even though it's scheduled to end on the 31st of July at the time I'm recording this video, it is likely to be extended in one way, shape or form. We'll know more very shortly. But the important thing is, if you have money coming in, please don't waste it, please don't spend it, and please use this time wisely. If you sit in a room and, like I said, play video games, or if you do things that are not enhancing your knowledge, you need to use this time to invest in your skills. You need to use this time to learn improved skills, learn better financial tips, learn to be a better investor, learn to be a better saver. Look at all your expenses, look at all the boring things that you would not normally want to do, because you can only achieve true wealth and true financial freedom if you're willing to do the things that other people are not willing to do. Because if everybody basically did the same thing, everybody would be wealthy. It is when you do things that other people don't want to do. It is when you plan a few steps ahead. You're not thinking of tomorrow, next week, next month. You're thinking of 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 50 years into the future. I know exactly what's going to happen to my children in terms financially. I know what's going to happen to my grandchildren, who, by the way, don't exist right now because my son is 5 years old and my daughter is 2 years old. And I have a clear financial plan in place for my great grandchildren. And I want you to have this kind of planning, this kind of legacy. And you can only achieve that when you understand the basics of money. What are the basics of money? Number one, you have to earn money. Number two, you have to save money, and then you can invest money. Do not skip steps. You cannot invest money if you don't have saved money. Don't think of, using a credit card or doing day trading or making some quick profits. That is a surefire way to get yourself into trouble. Even if you get lucky at some point and you have a winning streak, the odds will catch up with you. And so what I want you to do is go through the basics, which is A, make money, earn more money, and I'll talk about that. The second is save money, and the second is start investing money. So let's start talking about making money. The way you make money is through your job. You want to do a good job, you want to excel at what you do, you want to impress your employer, you want to climb up the ranks, you want to get an increase in your salary over a period of time. Heck, if you're an entrepreneur like I am, you can start a business. You can do different things to serve other people, and in the process you can actually employ other people. So instead of being an employee and a job seeker, you can become an employer or a job creator. So that's what I've been doing all my life, and that allowed me to essentially speed things up. But that's fine if running a business or building a business isn't something that you're comfortable with. That's okay. You can you can work in your job. And I know a lot of you are thinking, hey, where are the jobs right now? But I'm talking about broader concepts and broader philosophies here. Remember, in life there are strategies. Hey, what should I do now? Give me that secret, give me that tip, give me that quick fix, give me that quick fix. And there are philosophies, there are principles. So this video is about philosophies and principles. You can watch this video today, 5 years, 10 years later, the actual philosophies, the actual principles will stay the exact same. So let's go back to making money. You want to do a good job. You want to be honest and ethical. You want to work harder. You want to work faster. You want to work smarter than everyone else. And you want to impress your employer so that you can make more money, so you can ask for a raise, so you can essentially rise up the ranks. Heck, you want to improve your skills. You should always be wanting to improve your skills, because now that makes you not only more valuable to your employer, but that makes you more valuable to other employers. Because now if other employers want you, guess what? You can go to your existing employer and negotiate an increase in your salary or jump to another job. So just keep investing in your skills, keep improving your skills. Me personally, I read one book a week. I'm always learning new skills. Over the last few years, after I became a real estate investor, I started learning options trading. I started doing a whole bunch of different things that I really enjoy. I personally enjoy numbers, and I'm very strong with numbers. So I was able to, learn some new skills pretty quickly. And then I just implement those skills, and then that gives me a new revenue stream. For example, for me personally, public speaking is something that I enjoy. Speaking is something that I enjoy. Reading and researching is something that I enjoy. And that now becomes a skill that now manifests in this YouTube channel, which again, I don't have to do this. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. So number one, I have a selfish motive. I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it. And number two, in the process, if someone learns something and I change some lives, all the better. So again, improving your skills and then using your existing skills to get better, to deliver value, is how you start to earn more money and make more money. So that was the earning money and making more money part. Now let's talk about saving money. The biggest mistake that I see a lot of my subscribers, that I see a lot of my members, my clients make, is they don't save money. Money comes in, money goes out. You need to be very particular, and you need to know, you need to have that knowledge, you need to have that insight, you need to watch your money. You need to know. I challenge you right now. Do you know exactly how much money is coming into your bank account every single month? Do you know how much money is leaving your bank account every single month? And I could ask the same question of your credit cards. Do you know how much money you put on your credit card, or what your balances are on your credit card, and how much money do you actually pay off? Are you paying interest on those credit cards? Now, a lot of us are pretty strong with debt. A lot of us understand interest, but how many of us are actually good at knowing our numbers? How many of us feel comfortable looking at our bank account? If you feel nervous, if you feel, hey, I don't even want to look at my bank account, that's a bad sign. If you don't know how much interest you're paying, if you don't know how much money is coming in, how much is going out, then that also is a bad sign. So you need to be very good at saving money, because you need to create a buffer. You need to create a gap, a cushion, if you will, between your income and your expenses. There needs to be a gap, and that gap becomes your savings. The more you save, the longer you save, in other words, the earlier you start, the more of an advantage you'll have in the long term when it comes to wealth creation. So start creating a budget, start saving, especially if you're getting the weekly unemployment booster, if you're getting stimulus checks, if you're getting any other kind of assistance. Start saving as much as you can and create a financial buffer. Again, I know I keep going back to video games, because I've had a lot of those comments come up in the comment section. If you are playing video games or spending money on things that are not going to help you, then unfortunately you are letting go of an opportunity here, an opportunity to engage in self-reflection, to look within and to build a new financial future by re-engineering your skills, by re-engineering your mindset. At the end of this pandemic, once we get through this on the other side, I promise you, the rich are going to get richer, absolutely 100%, and you know that instinctively, and the poor are going to get poorer. Once again, the rich are going to get richer and the poor are going to get poorer. Why will the rich get richer? They will see opportunities where others didn't see any opportunities. They'll start investing. By the way, I'm going to segue into the third factor now, which is investing. So let's talk about investing. The rich will see opportunities to invest. The rich will get access to cheap money or low interest money. The rich will be able to borrow money at a low percentage rate and then be able to make more money out of it, whether it's investing in assets or putting that money into their business and growing their business. The rich will get richer because they will see this horrific crisis as an opportunity. I know you believe that, and I know you know that instinctively. That's already happening to big companies and big corporations. The poor, on the other hand, will take the money that they get, will spend it, because that gives them instant satisfaction, that gives them instant gratification. So if you are getting this money, and if you're getting any additional money from the unemployment boost or the stimulus checks, please use it to A, save, which comes back to point 2, which was the saving point, and B, increase and enhance your skills, which in turn will allow you to make more money, which in turn will allow you to get a new job, which in turn will allow you to become more valuable to your employer once we actually get through this crisis, which we will. So I hope this video was beneficial. I talked about earning money, I talked about saving money, and I talked about investing money. You need to be able to invest. This is one final thought about investing. You need to be able to invest for the long term. Please don't invest, please don't day trade, please don't do something that allows you to get quick profits. I know there are a lot of Bitcoin fans out there. I don't know much about Bitcoin. I don't care much for it. I've made my wealth through my business, through real estate investments, all of which are going to stay steady no matter what. So as far as shortcuts are concerned, I don't really know about them. I don't comment on them because I don't care for them. I don't have an opinion about them one way or the other. I just don't care for them because I believe in the long-term aspect of wealth creation, building a business, adding value to hundreds of thousands of people, investing in real estate, investing in stocks, and investing for the long term. That's what I've done. I invest in myself. I spend a lot of money in increasing my own skills. Like I said, I read a book a week. I make sure I have the best technology, the best equipment, the best software, which allows me to be more productive, which allows me to generate a high quality amount of content that you can see on my YouTube channel. That is my focus, and that's where I put my energy, and that's where my passion lies. Find your passion, feed your skills, increase your own level of learning, invest in yourself to earn more money. Become more financially responsible. Start to have a financial buffer, a financial cushion. Start to save more money. Embrace your numbers. Don't try to run away from them, because if you run away from your numbers, from your finances, you will never ever reach wealth. You will never be able to invest. And finally, when it comes to investing, invest for the long term. Don't do anything short term. Don't try and look for shortcuts. If you don't know what to do, just invest in an index fund. If you know what you're doing, start to get into real estate. I personally don't do any fix and flips. I'm a real estate investor. I personally buy single family homes, and I buy residential assets, and I buy commercial assets which are already leased. So for me, it's all about cash flow and how much I make. And I have a very precise set of parameters that I follow when I'm investing in real estate. But overall, building wealth is a philosophy. It is not a strategy. It is a set of principles. It is not some quick overnight tactics. So keep this in mind as you go from earning money to saving money to investing money. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you did learn anything new from this video, please click the like button below. Please also click the subscribe button and enable notifications so that you get an instant update about all future videos from Ignition Time. I'm here to help you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.